We're going to see today how simple it is to enter a new card in the Kentech system. So basically, the first thing we're going to do is to go under, we can go under user card. On the user card, you have to enter the card number. If you don't know the card number, what you can do, it's to swipe the card on the reader. So by swiping the card on the reader, you're going to get an event that's going to tell you access denied, card unknown. Once you get that event, so there's two ways you can add the card. You can add the card directly from the user card menu, or you can go on the events on the desktop. You can do a right click on it and then select edit card, and then from that you already have the card number in there, and then for the card username you will enter the name of the card you want to assign it to. So let's say for the purpose I'm going to assign it to Roland. And under the general menu, under the general tab, other things that we have for the card information fields, if we double click on the card information 1 or any other fields from 1 to 10, we can change the labels. So let's say for label 1, so the reason we're seeing card information 1 and information card in French, it's because the software is installed in 2 languages. So depending of the operator that's going to log on to the software, so it's going to see in a proper language for the label of the fields. So for the English side, we're going to set it to, for the card information 1, we can say, so this is the license plate. And then click OK. Once we get that, we can enter the license plate of the car. And then second thing that we need to do that is very important, it's the access level. So we need to set the access level for the card. By default, there is 2 access levels. There's the none, which doesn't give you access to anything, or the always valid. The always valid gives you access to all the doors 24/7. If you don't want to assign one of these 2 schedules to the user, further down we're gonna show you how to create access levels for particular doors. So for the time being, we're just going to assign the always valid. So once the always valid is assigned to the card, the next thing we have the miscellaneous tab. Under the miscellaneous tab, what we have, we can say when the card is created. So the card started today, so that's why you have the starting date as April 9, 2012. If you want to use an end date, you can say yes, I'm going to use an end date, and the card will be expired the next day. And if you delete expired, it will delete the card at the same time also. And after that, what we have under the miscellaneous, we have the card state. We can set the card state to valid. By default, once it's activated, it's going to be valid. Or we can set for the postpone if we don't want it to use now, so we can set it to pending. And then there's different status that you can assign to the card. And also you have the pin parameters. That is if you were using a keypad on the reader also. So you're going to be able to use the card or the pin in order to get in. Or you can use both combination, reader and the pin at the same time. So the next thing that we can add a picture to the card. By adding a picture, it's very simple. So right click, get picture from file, and then from that on your desktop, you assign the picture to the card. And then once that is saved, so now the card may have access to the door. And if you want to see the picture of the person displayed when they access the door, so what you need to do, you need to go under the desktop, right click, properties, and then from that you're going to select message screen. So now we can see the next time we're going to have an access granted with that card, so we should see the picture to pop up to display at the same time. Access granted, and then you see the picture there also. And this is how simple it is to enter a card, a brand new card in the EntraPass Special Edition, and as a matter of fact, as any Kentech systems. So that's how it is to enter a brand new card in the system. Thank you.